Welcome back to Perks Recap. We are hitting ZZ Top, first time in a while, one of my favorites. I don't do albums all that often anymore. They're just a bear. They take a long time to do, and there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of editing, things like that I gotta do on the other end of it. But I do love ZZ Top. I did see them live once in a performance, and they were smoking. They were so good. Just a 3-man band, but they could rock the house. But anyway, the name of this album is Fandango, and then the first song off of it is called Thunderbird. We're going to try to go all through side one on our first part 1, and then my part 2 will be side 2. Interesting thing about this album is the side 1 of the album is all live performances. Every one of these songs is going to be live with an audience. And then side 2 is all new studio material, all new, at the time. So I'm ready to dive into this. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you like ZZ Top. You're ready to go on this journey, on this complete album reaction. And I think it's from the mid-70s, 75 I want to say, but I'll get all that information for the end. Just real quick, hit that like button. It really helps me out. The thumbs up. It's very appreciated. And we'll get into the donations and all that other stuff later. Let's jump right in. The first song off this album is called Thunderbird, and here we go. Original. They're so good. They're so good.
ZZ Top!
Oh yeah.
God damn it, get ready! Ladies and gents, fantastic ZZ Top! Get high, everybody get high. Get high, everybody get high. Have you heard? What's the word? It's on the back. All you kids and Texas, they go so big and tall. All them kids in Texas, they go so big and tall. All up like too wrong and that cheated on. Get high, really make me feel so fine. Have you heard? What's the word? It's on the back.
There we go.
Really puts you in the groove. Have you heard? What's the word? It's on the back. Get high, way up in the sky. Let yes to be. If you come to rock, we're free. Have you heard? What's the word? It's on the back.
Okay. All right, clear time to pause there for the the song change. That was Thunderbird. The next one is Jailhouse Rock, and it's just 2 minutes long. I think we all know Jailhouse Rock. Elvis Presley made it famous. I don't think he wrote it, though. I'll get all that stuff for the end as well. But that was an excellent song. Never heard it before. And ZZ Top rarely disappoints. And I got to also say, in my opinion, I think Billy Gibbons gets a little disrespected. He's not talked about as a great guitarist, or when you're talking about like the greatest guitarists of all time or whatever, he does get a little bit disrespected, in my opinion. And that is all subjective, of course, but he is excellent. He's one of the best, and this is this is prime time. They're early in their career, so they're full of all the energy, and that was a really high tempo song. Let's see their rendition here of Jailhouse Rock. So let's resume.
Sitting on a block of stone, little Joey blowing on a slide trombone. Mama silly Willie, don't you be no square. Yeah, Mama use a wooden chair. Everybody let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. That's the jailhouse rocking.
Oh.
Shit, and it said next, wanna stick around while I get my day. Everybody let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale bar. That's the jailhouse rock. Everybody in the wholesale bar. Everybody in the wholesale bar. That's the jailhouse rock.
Okay, they're about to go into the next song. Cool rendition of it. Really quick, only a couple minutes long. But again, Billy Gibbons' guitar stands out. His voice is excellent as well. I'm assuming that was him on all these vocals. Again, we'll get all that information. Got to mention a huge thank you to Bob. He donated for this. I don't do album reactions all that often anymore. They're a little time consuming, and there's more to it, obviously. But I want to get this done for him. He sent me a generous donation. So I'm so appreciative of that. Anybody who donates, I'm very appreciative of it. If you do want to donate to the channel, information for Venmo and PayPal is in the description below. And all you do is give me a donation, whatever you like. No, there's no set prices or anything like that. And send me an email. That's probably the best way. Send me an email. Hey, I just donated, and tell me what you want me to do, and I will react to anything you want. If you donate, definitely appreciate that. And of course, too, I always go through the comments, and every single comment I do read. And I go through suggestions there as well. So when people suggest things, I'll use that as well. The only guarantee, though, is if you donate. Anyway, really enjoyed that one. Now, this is interesting here. This is the Backdoor Melody medley. It's 9 minutes long, and this is the last part of the album, of this side of the album. I'm going to see if there's a point to pause in this. It seems like they might go one after another because it's Backdoor Medley, but each one has their own individual name. Backdoor Love Affair. It's only 40 seconds. That's the first thing, so that we'll go right through that. But then there's Mellow Down Easy, which is 4 minutes long, and then Backdoor Love Affair number 2, which is a couple minutes, and then Long Distance Boogie is a few minutes as well. I'll see if there's a chance to pause in there or not. It is a medley all bunched together as a 9-minute song, but then there are different parts for each one. We'll see how it goes. I will probably pause, try to find a place to pause during this one more time. Anyway, sorry that was a lot. Let's get to it. Mellow Down Easy. Oh man, just what a pace. Got you mellow down easy, got mellow down easy, got you mellow down, got you mellow down, got you mellow down easy, 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 got mellow down easy, got mellow down easy, got mellow easy, baby, got mellow. What? You said baby before you blow your top. You wanna blow your top? What? Easy, baby. He thinks it's real bad. He thinks he's better than Shout, Superfly, James Bond, and Kung Fu all put together tonight. But I got news for him. They don't call me the Texas homewrecker and heartbreaker for nothing.
to blow, then you better blow what you got, baby. Give you loving in the day. I like that you can take it to.
Oh man. Okay, first of all, that crazy fast talking that he was doing, everything, that's going to require at least one more listen, probably multiple listens. I'm kind of lost on where we are. I don't know where we are. I guess we could technically still be in Mellow Down Easy, although I don't think so. I think we're in the next part, which is Backdoor Love Affair number 2. And the last one is called Long Distance Boogie. No matter where we are, I'm just going to go to the end of the side from here on out the rest of the way. But that blew my mind. That was unexpected. The way he was talking and the way he was semi-singing. And very, very interesting. Like I said, definitely going to require a second listen, probably a third or a fourth as well. I will say, I think Thunderbird right now is the song I'm taking away from this first side that I'm probably going to download and add to my collection of ZZ Top songs. I really like that one. But let's see what else we got. Let's finish this up. This will be the last time I pause till the end of the album, or the end of the side.
Everybody feeling good? You making us feel good too. Now early this morning, I got on that long distance telephone and I called my mama. I said, Mama, it's your boy, and I'm way down here in New Orleans, Louisiana. And she said, that's all right, boy. And she turned to my papa and she said, Papa, our boy's way down there in New Orleans. We cannot let him stay out all night long. She did. Along about that time, I heard my papa Lee told my mama. I heard Papa tell Mama, let that boy boogie woogie. He said, a single man has got to come out. So in the downtown people, there's a lot of people that there's a really hell about. And I felt so good. Yes, 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 I felt so good. Boogie children. Boogie children.
Don't stop. Just keep doing this. So good. Make sure it's completely over. Okay. There you have it. Fandango, ZZ Top. I've got some information there. Thunderbird Gibbons was on lead vocal. Now, I was wrong. Dusty Hill does do some vocals, and he was the lead vocalist for Jailhouse Rock. And then for the Backdoor Medley, Gibbons and Hill both have some lead vocal credits on here as well. Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller originally wrote Jailhouse Rock. We all know Elvis made it more famous and really took off with it. And Willie Dixon, I believe it says here, Willie Dixon wrote Mellow Down Easy. I think he wrote Mellow Down Easy. And Johnny Lee Hooker wrote Long Distance Boogie, which was part of that medley that we were doing here at the end. And I got to say, too, I forgot which one it was. I guess it was Long Distance Boogie. Yeah, Long Distance Boogie. Where he was talking at the beginning about calling his mother and his father saying this and that. And the way he was talking and the way his style was with it, it reminded me of George Thorogood, which I wrote down there. I didn't want to forget. George Thorogood's song, One Bourbon, One Scotch, One Beer, how it's kind of like talking at the beginning, telling a story. And that's kind of how it just reminded me of that in some way. But regardless, really, really good. I'm definitely going to check out Long Distance Boogie if they have a studio recording of it, or if this is the only one, that's fine. And maybe I'll check out Johnny Lee Hooker's original rendition of it, because that would be really cool, because I really enjoyed that song. That was a lot of fun. Thunderbird is still the highlight for me so far. We're going to get into part 2 soon. That'll be the studio recordings of side 2. Very interesting album. They didn't go a full live album. They did side A or side 1 as live, and then side 2, side B, is all new studio recordings. And the album came out in, let me make sure I get it right, get my eyes here. It's the 4th album by them, and it was released in 1975. That is a great, great year, because that's when I was born. But anyway, I really, really enjoyed this. I want to thank Bob once again, a very generous donation for this one. Please join me for part 2. It'll be right out, hopefully at the same time as this one, if not shortly thereafter. And part 2 will be up next. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm going to get right to it. So until then, until next time, thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you later.